I get a lot of emails from like somebody has taught offshore development teams that they should do cold outreach to tech companies and try to get hired. And I have a lot more respect, honestly, for those that come through and they're like, I'm a development team in India and their English is very sparse and broken English, but they're trying versus the ones who they're from the same place and they send me a perfectly written email that's completely uninspiring and not motivating at all. And I say to myself, yeah, ChatGPT probably wrote that or one of the other chat AI tools. And I don't have as much respect for that person because at least the other person is trying to show you who they are, what they can do. Because can you imagine you get on a call with somebody who sent you like a perfectly worded email and then you can't understand a word they say because their English is so bad? It would be like such a waste of time for everybody. But it's becoming more and more obvious. I mean, I know like I don't quite understand why anyone would care about this, but like I've heard rumblings about Google will take they're planning on like de-ranking articles that were written using AI because you have to write it yourself. But what happens to all the people who hire writers to write those blog posts in the first place? It's a human, but it wasn't me that wrote it, it's someone else that wrote it. I don't understand why anyone would care about that, but it is what it is. So
Right.
if Google's so confident that they can identify AI content, it's probably not that difficult to identify AI content.
I mean, I don't think that I don't really have a problem with people using ChatGPT or any of those to if they feel like they need it in order to express themselves, right? That they couldn't say what they want to say, right? Which is good reasoning, right? For me, it's more like the content that's in it that becomes shallow. So it's like write an email for me that is for a CTO and gets him interested in answering me, right? So then the content becomes totally nonsense. Like there's no content at all. Right. If you write an email to a CTO and say, "Hey, ChatGPT, can you make it sound better?" It's like I just don't feel comfortable sending that out because like I don't think I I have the right grammar or my English is not good enough, and then it starts to improve it. But the content and the juice is there. You just